Well, hello guys and gals, and welcome back to another edition of Construction Simulator with me, your old buddy, Mr. Moose. And welcome back to our wind turbine project. As you can see in the background, we're just about done with this baby. We've got our turbine set, and now we've got to put in the conduit and also put in our transformer. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Now I've gone ahead and moved the half pipe over here because we are going to be doing a little bit of excavation. So I've got the area marked out here for the excavation, but we do need to get the excavator and bring it over. So we are going to jump over to Lowboy Truck 2, and that is here at the shop. I've already taken time to place it. We'll grab our excavator. Why I didn't jump straight into this thing, I don't know, but we'll grab this guy and we'll get going here. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this project. It's been a lot of fun doing a lot of crane work and everything. So we've got to take our excavator over and put it on the trailer. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. All right, we'll roll on over here. And again, I'm using the G27 for steering the drive vehicles, but anything that's tracked like this, I'm using two Logitech 3D Pro joysticks to maneuver them and do all the boom movements and everything. So I am got total immersion in this, so trying to do it as realistic as possible. Come on, get up on here. There we go. Well, we just lost $102,000 for our monthly expenditures. There we go. And I'm going to curl my bucket in a little bit. There we go. I'm going to set it down. It's sitting on the trailer. Uh-oh. I got it sort of in a bind now. Oh well, it's fine. All right, so we can go ahead and jump out of this puppy, strap her down, and we'll be ready to go. Attach. We got the chains on it. Yeah, it's in a little bit of a bind. It's not a happy camper. It'll have to deal with it. All right, so out we go. Oh, gotta bring my outriggers up. So let's go ahead and get those up. Outriggers must be retracted. I'm trying. Oh, outriggers, duh. I'm an idiot. I'm sitting here trying to retract the legs on the trailer. Instead, I'm not thinking outriggers is the ramps. So, all right, so the ramps are up. We are ready to roll. And we'll take this guy over here to where our construction site is. And we'll get the last little pieces that we got to do. So basically, we got to dig a trench. That would be the transmission cables. And get that in place. We got to pour a little concrete. Then we've got to go get the transformer, bring it over here, set it in place, and that should be the end of the job. So not too much left to do. We're getting close on this one, so we should be able to knock most of that out in this episode, if not get finished completely. So coming up to a traffic light. Well, while we do, let's go ahead and jump over here to the mansion build, get our employee doing a little bit of work. Come to a stop at that stop sign. Of course, we're sitting in the crosswalk there. Oh, that thing bouncing around makes me nervous. So what happened was I put the front arm down, and when I did and it connected with the trailer, it's just a little bit too much down, and it is wanting to freak out from it. All right. Well, happy Saturday to everybody. Hope you're having a good weekend. And I want to thank everybody for coming out to the live stream last night. Did a little farm sale. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll certainly do another live stream tonight. I think tonight will be ATS. We'll be on the drive. And I think what I'm going to do tonight in the live stream is I'm going to load in some modded trucks and just switch back and forth between the different trucks, like Freightliner Classic, a Peterbilt. Just drive a few different trucks, have a little bit of fun, maybe jump on the multiplayer a little bit. So, oh, there's our turbine up in the distance there. So we get on site, we'll unload this guy. I probably could have used the mini excavator for this, but this will get it done in short time. And like I said, I went ahead and brought the half pipe over and put it in place just so we could have something to control the dirt and get it out of the way instead of putting it down on the ground. I could have thrown it on the ground, would have been no big deal, but you know, taking care of it properly is not a bad thing. All right, so let's go ahead and put our outriggers down. There we go, so that we can get those put down. All right. Alrighty, we should be able to go ahead and unstrap that, jump into it. I'm probably gonna have to hit the reset button. Nope. Oh, it came off of there. Alrighty. Alright, well, let's back her off. Watch what we're doing. You know, just come back nice and straight. Oh, there's that little slide. Very cool. All right, let's go. So we got to come over here. We got to excavate out this little area, just little U here, and then we'll be able to get rid of it all. My game's acting funny. Ah, it's because that job ended, I bet. I don't know what it is, but one controller is stronger than the other on this game. It's always that way. Alright, so we should be able to go. I should be able to reach that truck from here. Alright, so let's go ahead and get our bucket uncurled so we can start digging here. Try to be somewhat precise with our dig. Am I under that? Let's check and make sure that we... No, we're not under it. Let's jump in the half pipe real quick and reposition it so that we'll actually be able to hit that. So half pipe truck. There we go. Back up a little bit and get it in position so that my excavator will be able to hit it with no problems. That should be good right there. Okay, back up just a little bit more. There we go. That way when we back up, we won't have to reposition the truck to be able to hit it again. All right. Into the excavator we go. I'm just going to jump right on over into it. There we are. All right. Oops, that's way too much. Oh, it's been a while since I've run this thing. 2 scoops and it wants me to ask if I want to continue digging. Of course I do. You stupid game. Okay, you took 2 scoops out of the, after all that work to get the excavator over here, and you take 2 scoops out of the ground. All right, you're done. You can go ahead and quit. You sure you want to continue digging? Yeah, I think I actually want to do the job. Look, he ain't wasting time. I'll go ahead and clear the area. No, I'm not going to clear the area. I'm going to clear out and do the digging. I think there needs to be like 2 game modes in this. There needs to be like arcade mode and pro mode. You know? Or sim mode. You know, arcade or sim. And then that way, if you want to do this sort of realistically and you want to do the job to 100% completion or whatever, it ought to give you that option to be, I'm in pro mode and I'm gonna do this legit. I don't know what code is for this area. I would assume that the transmission line from there to a transformer needs to be kind of deep. There we go. So we'll go ahead and just do this real quick. I'm not going to dig to China with this, but I'm going to do a little bit more than the game is asking me to do right now. Make it look good. Or make it look decent at least. Or dirt in the truck there. I hope you guys are enjoying the construction sim vids. I love this game. I'm hoping that they continue to develop this game and make it even better. If they improve on it a little bit, this could be awesome. Awesome. I don't have to be perfect on this because, again, it's already telling me to get out of the way. But I'm going to at least try to dig this out a little bit more. There we go. Bring my bucket down. Come on back a little bit here. Then cut this path. There, that'll get it. There we go. And over our truck, empty into it. And again, the purpose for the truck, one, I can sell the dirt off and make a little bit of money with it. But 2, at the same time, it just keeps the ground nice and clean. You don't have all that chunk building up. There we go. Back up a little bit more. Oh. See, that just irritates me. Why did I waste all my time driving that over there? You need to fix that, guys. I mean, seriously, that was a waste of time for me to spend the time to load this up, drive it over there to take out that little bit of dirt. You should have given me the option to do the entire project without being interrupted. That irritates me. You know, I'm playing this game to have fun. Don't gyp me of the experience that I want. Maybe there's a setting somewhere that I don't know about that would fix that, but that's a little frustrating. Maybe if I had done it with the mini excavator instead of doing it with the big guy here. Alright, let's go ahead and curl that arm in. Excuse me, let me get everything switch in so I can curl the arm. Lower it down. I don't want to go through the trailer, I just want to come down so that it looks, at least looks legit, right? Alright. That's what I'm looking for. Gamepad. Alright, come over here, attach that down. So that's loaded up. And now at this point, I've got to raise my outriggers and my ramp. Get all that brought up. And that is now ready to go back to the shop. So let's go ahead and move it out of the way. I may or may not move a whole bunch of equipment right now. Might get as much done as we can get done, and then I'll just move it all back off screen. Alright, so at this point we've got to pour some concrete, and I need to get that other job rolling. He's got what, 2 stages left to do? That's good, because we need to get those done, because I got to free that foreman up so that I can get the crawler crane disassembled once we're done with it. So alright, into this guy we go. And we've got a little bit of concrete to pour over here. And we have a very little bit of concrete to pour. Seriously? That's all we got to pour? I think we can actually do that with the cement truck. So let's use it instead, because this is going to be overkill. Use this. Let's go to the cement mixer. Again, this is another detail of the game I'd love to see them fix. This guy right here, as much as they put in the game, you ought to be able to put chutes on this thing and be able to work on stuff like this. If all I got to do is pour concrete into that little bitty pad right there, then... Oh, no wonder it gave me the job done. You seriously didn't have to hardly dig out anything. Code here is really shallow, apparently. Alright, so if I go ahead and take that out and go ahead and get reversed on it, start pouring concrete out. Should be able to get that thing pretty much filled up. You know what I mean? This, you got the chutes modeled on the old concrete mixer here. Go ahead and implement them into the game, and let me go ahead and add them on to the back of this thing, so that I can go ahead and pour a form like this easily. Alright, so that's done. That was an easy task. Get the concrete mixer out of the way. Last thing we need to do, get a transformer from the steel mill and place it in place. So get our cement truck out of the way, cement mixer out of the way. Alright, park that there. We'll grab the lowboy and trailer, and we're going to get the transformer. It's not a very big transformer. I know it's going to be overkill with this truck, but I got this truck, we got this trailer, we might as well go ahead and do it. So let's go ahead and retract our outriggers, and then we should be able to roll on over there, grab that transformer, which the question is this. Let's jump over there and look at the situation real quick, because I do have the mobile crane still over at the steel mill. Is it something that goes on our trailer, or is it something that we buy from the steel mill? If it's something that we buy from the steel mill, no, it's something that we load ourselves. All right, cool. So back to the lowboy then we go then. Man, there's so many little things to figure out. So we'll take the lowboy over there then, and then with the steerable trailer on the back of it, and we will grab that transformer. Again, this is overkill for that transformer. It would probably go on the lowboy that we've got the excavator on, but we have the excavator on it. And we could have used the flatbed trailer that is back at the shop, but that would entail going back to the shop and getting the flatbed trailer. So easiest thing is just to grab this trailer. It's just a small hop over here, roll on over here, we'll load it up, and then we'll head over and drop that into place on the site, and we should be done with this job. So we're rocking on here. Again, hopefully my worker can get done with his job pretty quick here. That way I'll have him freed up to, or I'll have that job foreman freed up so we can take the crawler crane apart and pack it up. Cause the funny thing about this game is your job foreman isn't smart enough to watch you put the crawler crane together. You're going to do the work, and you've got a job foreman on site seeing to your jobs, but apparently he's not competent enough to oversee you putting the crawler crane together. So you have to have a separate foreman to help you put the crane together. Makes sense, right? Kind of funny. Alright, just want to pull away from it a little bit. I'll go ahead and put out my outriggers to stabilize my mobile crane. Alright, let's go ahead and switch into crane mode. I want to cam out just a little bit so we can watch this go up. Alright, bring her on around, and we'll go ahead and start telescoping up a little bit. Ooh, we got lots of reach on that. Alright, come on down with the crane, or with the hook. Bring that hook on down. There we go. Trying to do some external cam shots so that there's more to see than just the view. There's that whole dilemma of, again, what's more interesting, watching it sitting in the seat and seeing the realism aspect of it, which for me, that's where it's at, playing the game. I want to sit here and do all the work in cab, but for you watching the video at home, it might be more interesting to see the actual external workings going on. So yeah, again, that's something I struggle with. Well, what do you guys think? Y'all tell me. I'm sure somebody's gonna say mix it up, just do half and half. Alright, I'm gonna back up the boom a little bit. Now I'm just gonna bring our load down. Looks like it needs to rotate left a little bit. Alright. Alright, now we need to go into the external look here and just see how we're sitting on our trailer. There we go. Alright, put that down, drop it off. Let's go ahead and get that guy doing his last part of his job, which is going to take him 3 minutes and 44 seconds. which is excellent because that way by the time he gets done, I'll be able to finish this job up and get him over to the site to help us take a crawler crane apart. So all right, back on the road again. Come on, little white car, get going. All right. Oh, one little drive over here. We'll set this in place. Then we're gonna have to come get the mobile crane, bring it back over to the. We'll have to bring the mobile crane back over to the job site here so that we can take the crawler apart. And we'll load everything up. Once everything's loaded up, then I'll move it all back to the site, and all will be good. Cool little project. Not really as involved as I thought it would be. I thought there would be a lot more steps to this. All right, let's get this over here real quick. And then we'll reposition the crawler crane and unload it. There we go. Detach the load. Get our big crawler crane moved. Nice. Alrighty, let's see what views we got here. Alright, so one thing that we need to do before we do anything is we need to get our jib away from there. Go switch mode over. I really do hate that every time you do something, your view changes quite a bit. I want to crank that jib all the way back so that it's almost straight up. Going for the realism thing here. Pay no attention to the fact that the hook was already sitting in the in the beginning. Alright, cool. So that's going to get us standing just about straight up on that. So when we turn around and rotate, we're not going to hit the turbine. So let's go ahead and jump into this mode, and we'll jump in cab, and we'll just slowly rotate. It's too bad you can't look up and see straight up, you know. If I had the developer's ear, I would tell them they need to have it where you can look a little bit higher up, because that whole top is glass, and it's that way for a reason. It's so that the operator could look up there and make sure that he had clearance. Alright, I got clearance. Let's go. Drive this beast forward. Alright, dude finished his job. And let's finish ours. Roll around here to the backside. Little things like I'd love to see them improve in the next game is in the next iteration of Construction Simulator. Get these monitors working. You modeled them in, at least put a static image on there. You know, it's the same thing I say with Farm Sim. Give me an image. It would be awesome on a machine like this if you could see like how much length of cable is coming out, you know, whatever the telemetry would be in real life. It would be awesome. I don't actually need to see how much weight is on the rig, but I'd love to be able to see, you know, how much cable's coming out of there, because that way you can judge where your hook's at. Alright, so we can go ahead and change over, and now I can go ahead and get back in cab for this, because at this point I can start lowering my hook down, and I'm booming down a little bit. And go ahead and take my jib out a little bit too. Go ahead and turn. All right, so I'm just bringing the jib out a little bit so we can pick this guy up. There's our hook. Oops, I passed it just a hair. Nope. Come on. I had it. I had it and I lost it. Yeah, I'm just on this side of it. All right. There we go. Get hooked. Lift up. Rotate to the left. And then I'm just going to boom down a little bit with the main arm so that that goes forward. And then I'll start bringing that down. Ground elevation about where I think it's supposed to be. Like I'm a little bit too far. Come on back towards me a little bit. There we go. That is in place. There we go. Pull the crawler crane back. Nice. Wind turbine task 1 of 2. Talk to the foreman. Alright, well, let's bring our... Let's go talk to the foreman. See what he's got to say. Hence the connection to the power grid should be set up in the same way. 1 of 4. Well then, I'll call the city council meeting and inform them that another wind turbine has been completed. Okay, I'll clean up first, move on to the next site. Alright, I'll see you there. Does that mean I got 4 more to do? Alright, so clear all the equipment out of here. So that's what I need to do. So let's go get equipment moved out of here. And we should be done with this project. So I'll just sort of stage everything over on the other side. I'm not gonna... Go ahead and get that out of the way. We'll move it over here. I'm not gonna drive it all back to the job, to the yard on camera. Now I could fast move it all back, but that's not what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna stage everything over on this side here. Of course, I could have actually just jumped into this truck instead of running across the map to it. Yeah, if I had known that was trench, only needed to be that shallow. No wonder. Like, 1 scoop of dirt out of that bucket probably was equal to half of what the job was supposed to be. Alright, I'm going to park over here on the other side of the concrete pump. Hopefully there's no landslide or anything, and this guy ends up over into the ocean. I guess that's the ocean. Alright, jump over into the concrete mixer. Let's get it out of the construction area as well. There we go. And then we got to go get the mobile crane, so let's go get it and bring it back to where we need it to be. Go ahead and bring the hook up and retract our arm. There we go. Pull that on in some more. Awesome. All right, bring that whole thing down. There we go. Should be good. Oh, I gotta draw that back just a little bit more. Come on now. What is not right? There it is. Sometimes you just got to get that thing exactly perfect. You got to get the winch all the way in. It just can be a little finicky sometimes. All right. So let's head over to our job site and we'll get the other foreman and we'll take the crawler crane apart, load it up onto the low boys and get ready to transport it. No traffic. All right, headed over. So yeah, we'll get this job wrapped up today and we'll start a new one. We may do a live stream on a new job one night. I'm thinking we might need to live stream the whole what is it, the bridge, because the bridge is going to be coming up pretty soon. We're going to be able to do it, and so yeah, probably want to maybe live stream that. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put out my legs here on this. And good to go. All right, let's get into our jobs menu. We'll go to special jobs, and no, it's not special jobs. Contracts, tutorials, no. Active jobs, wind turbine. There's got to be a special job to take down that crawler crane. I know there's a tutorial on how to... Well, this is what I don't remember now. Architect missions. I've never seen architect missions before. Alright, let me get out of here. I wonder if we need to get into this thing to be able to get the job to take it apart. Jobs, tutorials, special jobs. There's supposed to be a job to take this thing apart. Don't know exactly what I need to do to get this done. Alright, let's back this thing out of here. Wonder if maybe I need to not be in a vehicle. Maybe if that's it. Let's jump over into this guy here. I think that was Lowboy 1. Yeah, Lowboy 1. get him out of this job site. And then maybe with him out of here, we can get the job done, but we still need to get the crawler crane out of here. Ah, there we go. All right, job is done. Interesting, it just planted a whole bunch of trees, which is going to be interesting to say the least. Okay, so I'm going to put that one there. And let's see what we can do about getting the job to get rid of this guy. So I'm going to jump out of my truck and see what I got to do to get rid of that crawler crane. Jobs, special jobs, new bridge, wind turbine. Okay. Contracts, okay. Tutorials, heavy loader, crane tutorial. That's the actual tutorial for the crane, but that is not the one to tear it down. All right, interesting. For some reason, I don't have that job listed. Curious. There's got to be a job, because I know you have to have a job foreman, and you set him up to take that that crane apart. Well, I don't know what to do at this point. Well, job's done, and look, it's actually working. It's spinning awfully close to our crawler crane at this point. So yeah, take a look at it. Finished product. We are generating some power, huh? Got a little fence around it now, everything. Now we just had to figure out how to get that crawler crane taken down. Oh, I'm at a loss. I know there is a job that you have to set up to do that, to break it down. I mean, I could just transport it straight back to the company. I could go into the company menu and send it right back to the lot. But under special jobs, you're supposed to be able to create a job to take that thing apart. Just like to put it together, you had to create a job to put it together. I wonder if I messed it up when I got rid of the foreman and sent him to go do another job. Huh. Well. I'm at a loss, guys. I don't know exactly what I need to do. I'm gonna have to go look this one up and find out. But anyways, that's gonna wrap up our wind turbine build. Hope you guys have enjoyed it, and we'll start another project in our next edition of Construction Simulator. As always, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for your support. I will see you soon. Stay safe. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, I hope you consider giving it a like, maybe even sharing it with your friends. It does help me out a tremendous amount and is greatly appreciated. Also, leave some comments down below. That's really the only way I can gauge if you guys are enjoying what's being put out. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you want daily notifications. I try to do a new video each and every day. Also, if you want to stay in touch with me and find out what's going on, our social links are down in the bottom left-hand corner. Twitter is where I usually announce schedule changes, live streams, and new video releases. Facebook's a great way to get in touch with me if you have any questions to ask. And of course, I am trying to get to 1,000 followers on Google+, which I know I'll probably be old and gray before that happens. But if you can jump over there and follow me, it would be super awesome. So if you like today's video, there's a whole lot more content on the channel. I hope you'll browse through it, find something to keep yourself entertained until the next video or live stream. Speaking of live streams, I try to do them nightly around 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Until the next time, thanks again for watching. See you soon.